Well, hey everybody, it's nice to see you guys. I'm going to put the comments on here. I hope everyone had a great weekend. And there we go, we're back. My monitor just kicked off. It's always fun, but I'm back now. So I'm going to go and hit the comments so I can see everybody. So let me know who's here, guys. I'm curious to find out who's here. So we got quite a bit of stuff going on here with Gala this past week. Of course, Sunday nights are going to be basically our Gala in review, where I'm talking about things that happened during the week, get your thoughts. You know, not everything, not the entire live stream will be focused on that, but, you know, Sunday nights I really want to have exclusively for Gala, so however long we run it is however long we run it. But first, I want to find out who's here. So let me know who's here. And hey, Jordan, how you doing? Thank you for being here, man. And so tonight we're going to talk everything Gala, and I've got some exciting news. I think it's exciting to tell you guys, but I'm not going to do it quite yet. I'm going to wait for a little bit longer. And Jordan's out asking how our weekend was. I had a pretty good weekend, man. You know, went by fast. The weekends always go by fast, don't they? You know, the week sometimes, I mean, I love what I do because this is all that I do now. So, you know, I'm able to put forth, well, pretty much. I mean, I have my band stuff and I do some martial arts stuff, but this is pretty much what I do. Hey, Juan, glad you're here, man. Awesome. Nice to see you, Juan. Jordan, happy you're here. Let's see who else is here. We're going to just talking a little bit about some recent events going on with Gala. And if I refer to my notes every now and then, guys, don't get too mad. I just want to make sure I have a wonderful short-term memory. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. And if I do forget something, you know, this is also the forum where you can remind me. Nice, welcome. Thanks for being here. I don't think that I have. Tony, have I seen you here before? If not, welcome, man. I'm glad you're here, and welcome everyone for being here. You know, we got a killer week coming up, man. You know, every week, like every day is an amazing day. You know what I mean? Like every day is an amazing day. I look at it this way, like and basically my opinion is every day above ground is a great day. So, you know, tomorrow is going to be even better, and we're here talking about Gala, and I want to get right into it. So, I'm not sure if you guys know this. I mean, you may have if you saw my video yesterday, but Gala has given away or is in process of giving a free cat box Meow Match Cat NFT. So that is something which you can actually mint later on. It's locked up right now. I don't think you can do anything with it at the moment, but that's going to be coming, and you'll be able to use that cat. You'll have one of three that you can choose from to play in Meow Match. Now, again, Meow Match is a, you know, we know it's a mobile game from Ember Games, the creators of, you know, the Walking Dead Empires. They also have Dragon Strike, which is another mobile game, which is hopefully in everybody's inventory. So you guys who are watching now, have you been to on the Gala website lately? Have you guys checked in and you know, checked out your inventory to see if you should have 3, possibly even 4 NFTs in your inventory. So if you want to go take a quick look, or if you know already, great. Let me know in the comments section. I'm curious to find out. But this just came out, and we knew this was coming. You know, when they acquired Ember Games, back in, was it December or January of this year, I think. And you know, so we knew that they were going to be implementing and onboarding, and they're onboarding Meow Match and also Dragon Strike. And I saw something coming about a week and a half ago where when you go into the home page or you open up the app for Meow Match, it says ownable game or ownable cats or whatever it is, you know, coming soon. So that to me was a prelude to like, oh, okay, something's coming up soon. And sure enough, this past week, Gala came out and let us know that they're providing NFTs or cat boxes as they call them to every account holder. So make sure you're checking. Make sure that you've gotten basically should have 4 NFTs in your inventory. So that way, I mean, I think that it's a cool, some people are like, I was on some group yesterday, and anyway, and the person was like, these NFTs aren't worth, whatever, and all this kind of stuff. Well, dude, why are you even in the group, man? If you are downing, free stuff from a crypto company, then he goes, well, I'm not, I like the project. I just think this is, and if you think NFTs are worth anything, you're stupid. And I'm like, brah, I'm a moderator to this group, right? So it's usually not a good idea to call a You shouldn't be, don't be an ass, right? Don't be rude. It's okay to disagree, just don't be disagreeable. So anyway, regardless of the value of what they may or may not be right now, nothing is really all that valuable at the moment, except for time. Time and the ability to accumulate and research crypto projects that you're passionate about, that you're, interested in getting involved in, because you see what it's about. So many people, I think, guys, get involved in crypto. Now, let me back up. Our main focus, right? I shouldn't speak. I'm not going to use general terms. I'm just going to speak for me. And, let me know who's here, guys. I know we had some people popping in. And hit that like button, too. It helps the algorithm, if you don't mind. I'd greatly appreciate it for those of you who are here. And if you are new to our live streams and our channel, please, I encourage you to subscribe, because there's some cool stuff coming up in a few minutes. And I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But going back to, we inevitably get involved in crypto for probably a couple different reasons. Again, I'm generalizing here, guys. I mean, for me anyway, it was one, I love that it's a way to shift the power structure away from centralized entities, the top 1%, and put the ability for us to create, let's just put it out on the table, financial freedom for ourselves, right? That's really what it's about, I think. And coming in really close is the ability to be in a decentralized way where we can, get involved in projects that we believe in, that we have like some sort of our values are the same. And there's so many different crypto projects out there that, you're going to find a project that's going to, probably hit some of your values, that you're going to be like, what? I like what they're doing. I see the potential in it. And I want to be a part of it, right? We want to be being a part of the ground floor and just about everything is kind of a good thing. Because then you see where it was, and then you can just progressively grow with whatever it is you're on the ground floor level of. Could be anything. Could be a business, could be a team, could be, whatever you're investing in stock or whatever it is. Getting involved in the ground floor level is a great way. And again, crypto is still early. Even though it's been around since about 2009, we're still early to this. So there are tons of potential, and there's tons of projects that are worth our time. And obviously you're here watching this, so Gala is probably hopefully is one of them. It just gives us the opportunity to kind of help ourselves and our families also. So when we get involved in crypto, it's the main thing, and that I try not to focus on. Now, when I first began my crypto journey, man, I was looking at my phone every 5 seconds. Oh man, and it was almost like you're on this emotional roller coaster, right? Prices are going up, yeah, and all of a sudden it drops, and then down it goes. So we just have to learn how to navigate that emotions and not base our decisions on emotion. So yeah, so Jordan, you know what? I agree with that. And Jordan, is this your first time here, man? I'm sorry if it's not. Yeah, I like AI, man. I'm right there with you. I like Fetch. That's one crypto project that I like a lot. And then you have Rose, and then you have the Graph, and then so you have all these different ones. But again, it goes back into finding which one's going to work best for you. But yeah, AI is going to be huge. It was funny because last year, 2021 into 2022, everything was what? the metaverse. Metaverse this, metaverse that. Everything was the metaverse. It seems like that's taken a back burner to artificial intelligence. Now, artificial intelligence, as we know, has been around for decades. This is not something new. And it's funny because if you really want a good example of AI, go back and watch the movie, I think it was in 1984, 85, Matthew Broderick War Games. That to me was the first movie I saw, basically, 2001, right? But that's AI right there. That's artificial intelligence at work and being, kind of off the rails a little bit going on there. But AI has been around a long time, but I do agree that AI is going to be huge in this next bull run, I feel. But when we are getting involved in anything, it kind of needs to match our value system, I think, because then we're more invested in it, and now we're more apt to want to be a part of it. It's something that we're actually, oh nice, we got 6 people. Hit that like button. Let me know you're here, please. If this is your first time, please say hi. Let us know where you're from so we can welcome you here, because we are all family on this channel. Right? We are Ohana. If you guys are already here, now I know Juan is a subscriber, whatever. I don't look at Juan as a subscriber. I look at him as a family member, because that's what we are. And that's what you are. You guys are family members. We're here to kind of get together, and I'm going to be doing live streams. I'm not doing them 5 nights a week anymore. I'm going to be doing them 3 nights a week. And I think, and then with videos in between and just some other cool stuff I'll tell you about in a little bit. But, that's kind of what it's about. So if you're here, don't be shy. You don't have to say anything. Just say where you're from, and that would be great too. It's just nice to know that who's here watching, and you're more than welcome to watch and just check it out. That's fine too. But going back to Gala again, I'm circling back. So I'm not really focusing. Hey man, you're welcome, Juan. I thank you. Right. Muchas gracias, right? So, the way I look at it is I am not so much focused on current price of a particular token, of a particular project I'm invested in. Why? Because you'll drive yourself out of your friggin' mind. You'll go crazy looking at the price, and now you're either going to have FOMO or you're going to have FUD. You're going to be on that pendulum swinging back and forth. If the only thing we concentrate on is price of a particular token, we will drive ourselves crazy. Instead, I want to give you an alternative, right? Because this channel is about giving you value as much as I possibly can. Not focusing on so much the price of the token right now, or where it has been or where it will be, is focusing on the project instead. Focusing on what problems does it solve? Does it solve those problems differently than its competition? Is the leadership integral? Do they have honor? Do you know who they are, right? Are they doxed? Do you know that, hey, like I know Jason's the head of blockchain games, right? The blockchain, right, of gaming. I know that Eric Schromeyer is the head guy, and then you've got everyone in between. You've got Gala Film and you got Gala Music. So you kind of have an idea of who's there, so at least you know who's who. So that's just my focus. Like, what are these games solving? Who's the leadership? What's the potential of this organization? Do I believe them? Are they transparent? All these different things, I think, are more important than how much the current price is of a particular token. I hear a lot of people say, oh, Gala's down. Oh, man, blah, 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 blah. Everything is down. This is market-wide. This is not something happened with Gala that made it drop 20% or something crazy like that. And even with the V2 upgrade, which I think we navigated that fairly well, there were some kinks in there. Not some necessarily so much I'd put on Gala, but more on the wallets for not updating and keeping track in CoinMarketCap. So hopefully we don't ever have to go through that again, right? Because that was just was just kind of a pain in the neck to do. So I'm glad that we're kind of done with that. But the way I also look at it from a standpoint of, do I want to continue dollar cost averaging? Do I want to continue accumulating in this crypto project? Is right. Who are the people running the show? Is the project viable? Is there growth potential? Okay. Are they transparent? Do they say what they mean and mean what they say? All these different things I look at when I'm getting involved in a project. And a lot of people get involved, and I'm not slamming anyone on community coins or meme tokens or that kind of stuff. I'm not going to invest any money. This is just myself personally. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Just know this. I'm never going to tell you to buy, sell, hold any crypto project. Do your own research. Do your own due diligence before getting involved in anything. And never take anyone's word for anything. I'm serious. All right? If someone comes up to you, if I go, Juan, dude, man, you got to go check this token out. It's awesome, man. This thing is great. I've got 20% gains. You got to get in because, man, who knows when it's going to, and then guess what happened? You FOMO in and you're like, yeah. And then you bought in at its height and then the bottom drops out and you're losing out, or it got rugged. You took the advice of someone, probably a friend who didn't know that was going to happen, but we just blindly followed and we found ourselves getting wrecked. So never take anyone's word for any crypto project. Do your own research and, just take your time. This is a perfect opportunity to research and to breathe, because when the next bull run comes, guys, trust me, if you've never been through one before, man, it's like you're running it feels like you're running a sprint for however long it is. All right, your ups, your downs, your higher ups, you go down low. I mean, seriously, right now everything's sort of like this. We don't expect any drastic jumps, right? Some people are saying, well, we've hit the bottom. Maybe we're not going to hit the bottom, but we're in a chill place right now, where now you've got time. How much time? I don't know. It could vary. Now, I've been saying this, and you guys know this already, that we know that coming up on the 13th which is what, not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, is when the SEC has to reveal its documents from a former chief to see what he was saying in, I guess, memos or emails regarding Ethereum, and if he thought it was a security or a commodity. That right there could very well change things. Could change them. So one of three things are going to happen, I think. One, these Hinman documents come out. They reveal that, hey, this former SEC chief considered Ethereum a commodity, and this is why he thought so. That comes out. That pretty much would really damage the SEC's case. Having a former SEC chief, pre-Gary Gensler, come out and say Ethereum is a commodity and not a security, that is damaging, and probably, I think, they'd have a hard time winning the case. In which case, if Ripple wins this case against the SEC, or even settles, that could, now I don't know, I don't have a crystal ball, could usher in, right? I've been saying this for weeks, could usher in the next bull run, or at least get it a kick in the pants and get it started. Because if Ripple wins, that jeopardizes every single case the SEC has on any crypto and any exchange. Because now a precedent has been set. So there's a tremendous amount riding on this case. Now, if something comes out, and I don't know, where the SEC wins the case, well, that could bring us down further, probably to our lowest point, I think. I think if the SEC were to come out and win their case against Ripple, against XRP, we could see us hitting the bottom, because then it really, and it would be a tough one. I think it would be a really tough one to, at least in the short term. But that's where I'm thinking. And if they settle, if SEC settles, or excuse me, if Ripple settles with the SEC, I still think that would be a positive kick in the pants for crypto, because they didn't lose. How those conditions would be met, I don't know. But anything other than a flat out loss to the SEC, I think could usher in the next bull run. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So this is the time to take your time, to take our time, to be able to make sure that we're investing our energies into projects that we're curious about, that we want to know about know more about without feeling we have to rush. So Tony, what are you saying over here? Let's check it out. Your list of exchanges, many others are still not on board. So Tony, it's pretty much, as far as I know, the only exchange that does not, has not supported this V2 upgrade is Coinbase. I don't know of any other crypto exchange. Now, there may be some small mom and pop ones somewhere in Europe or wherever that didn't support it. But as of now, Coinbase was the only one, and whatever it is, it's too late now anyway. Even though, I mean, because it's been the 15th, so it's been over 2 weeks. Now, we've said this before, or I've said this before. I think a couple of things. Everyone's been curious. Why did Coinbase not support the V2 upgrade? Honestly, I feel it's because of their court case coming up with the SEC. I don't think they want to rock the boat. I think they don't want to do anything that could jeopardize their case in any way, shape, or form. I don't know how accepting an upgrade from a token from a project they currently already listed would make a difference, but maybe there's something else I'm missing. But anyway, they are the only crypto exchange that I'm aware of that does not, or that did not, support the V2 upgrade. So we have that. And again, hopefully we don't ever have to do that again. But I do think at some point they will relist Gala. That's my gut. I think when the smoke clears, who knows when that could be. It could be, will it be this year? I kind of have a feeling it will be. My gut's telling me maybe sooner than later. I don't have a crystal ball, like I said, but I just think Gala will be relisted at some point, I think, before the end of the year. That's just my gut. I could be totally wrong. And they'll be like 2 years down the road, Scott, they still haven't listed it, and you told us. I'm like, sorry, man, I don't know what to tell you. But, so anyway, so that's where we are with Coinbase. Now, as far as I know, everyone else is on board. Everyone else is, everything is fine. You're able to buy and sell and do all your transactions. I haven't really been hearing anyone complain or, having issues with Coinbase, with any other crypto exchanges not having everything set to go. Yeah, man, no worries. No worries. That's why I'm here for, man, to keep everyone informed. And so let's review quickly before I move on to the next thing. So again, if you're coming in late, Gala is giving away a free cat NFT for Meow Match. You probably already have it in your inventory if you haven't checked. So if you have checked or you haven't, post in the comments section. Let me know. Yeah, that's a very popular one, man. Singularity, that's a big one. Yeah. I think it's a great project, man. I mean, I think it's a great project. I don't own any right now, but I'm watching it very close. And, sorry, just grabbing some water, guys. But I do. I think a lot of the AI projects are really good. Now, Singularity was one of the first ones I ever heard of. But at that time, when I first got exposed to it, it wasn't on my radar screen. I was looking at other projects. I didn't want to, I was kind of overloaded. And I said, well, okay, I'll put it in the back burner. I have been watching it, and I think it's a really good project. And maybe I'll get into it someday. I mean, I have some other AI projects that I'm involved with. But yes, that's a great project, I think. Anything that's, now one that I'm bullish on, you guys know this already, is Fetch. I like Fetch. There's something about it, I just like that crypto. And then I had the graph, I had Rose. I mean, I think it's good to diversify. Like, say, for example, we're talking about AI for a second. Okay, it's good to have Singularity. It's good to have Fetch. It's good to have Oasis. It's good to have the graph. I think it's good. I mean, if it's in line with what you want to invest and you've allocated enough resources to do that, that's on you. That's totally up to you. I think it's a good way to mitigate risk, because one crypto project, or excuse me, one AI crypto project will be like the top one. Maybe that's Singularity right now. But I think that, hey, if you have every football team needs a B team, right? You need to have the backup quarterback, and the backup, you got to have backups, right? And then sometimes you need to have backups to the backups. It's when you only invest in one, right? Because remember, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So if you totally focus in on one crypto project, I mean, just one, that's it. Like, say, for example, Ethereum. That's all you invested in. That's all the money you put in. It goes south, you're losing. Whereas if you're spreading it out, the risk, maybe you're putting in some Bitcoin, maybe you're putting into some Cardano, maybe you're putting into some Fetch, or maybe you're putting into, Gala or whatever, right? HBAR. I'm bullish on HBAR. That's another one. I think anything that you can diversify is a really, really good thing. Again, not financial advice, it's just what I'm doing. So while we're here, guys, let's see who's here, by the way. Oh, nice. We got a good group. Not too bad. Not too bad. So I want to share something with you guys while you're here. Now, those of you who have been, if you've been following this channel, I mean, we're a small YouTube channel, but we're growing thanks to you guys. It's basically you guys who are making this channel, I don't say popular, but making it where people are seeing it and getting value from it, I hope. So it is with that in mind, I've been alluding to a few things this past week. And actually the past week, I've been working on something. Now, even though we're a small channel, I don't care. Because there's so many different things that we can be doing. And when I'm doing YouTube videos and live streams, it's still limiting. So what I've decided to do is I've created a Patreon where you can go in, and I'm going to post the link if you're interested. I think it's like for a cup of coffee a month, you're going to get amazing content. And I'm really excited about it because I think the benefits are killer. That's just me. When I was creating this Patreon, and then there's 3 levels, right? You can go check. I'm going to post the link. As a matter of fact, I'm going to post it right here. At least I think I am. Let's try one more time. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to get back on. Don't worry, but I'm... Let's see here. There we go. So what this is going to mean is this is going to give our Patreon is going to give you a variety of different things. You're going to have direct input on, I've already got some stuff already set up in there too. You can have direct input on the content I provide. You're going to have exclusive live streams for Patreon members. There's going to be video previews before any videos are released outwardly. And if you're watching this too on the replay, it's the same. Anyone who's in the Patreon at any level, you're going to get a video preview. You'll get to see my videos before I post them on YouTube. And there's tons of other information. There's tons of other benefits there. And also, I have something special that I did. So I had created an ebook, and I put it on Amazon. And if you go in and you register for Patreon in any one of the levels tonight, before midnight tonight, you're going to get it free. All right? So I'm going to give you a free ebook. And I think it has tremendous value. And I think you're going to get some good information from it. And it's just an extra bonus, just an extra gift. It's a way to say thank you for supporting me here on live streams and supporting my YouTube videos. And I check out this channel, or check out my Patreon, and let me know what you think. And I also will be giving shout outs. So if you become a Patreon member, you will get a shout out in a video or live stream within that next week. So I'm curious to see, hopefully we get a good group in those Patreon groups. And there's 3 levels. You have the blockchain explorers, okay? Then you have, then we also have like crypto, like crypto elite, okay? So there's like 3 different tiers in there. It's a lot of fun. I put a couple posts in there for you guys where you can have actually direct input on a project that I'm coming up right now. And also you get that free gift. You get that free ebook. If you go ahead and you register, if you click on that link and you go there, man, we're going to get started and we're going to have a lot of fun. So, you're going to hear me talk about that more in some of the videos, and I'll post it. I'll also have it in the community tab as well. So, all right. So great job. And if you have any questions, ask me about that. So anyway, let's move on. Now, another thing with what Gala is doing this week, another announcement, right? Of course, we know is they are partnering with an analytics company. And I have that down. Let me take a quick look. I want to find it, what the name of it they are. See, if you guys beat me here, then, oh yeah. I lost that. I'll have to look it up and post it, but that may be the subject of another video, maybe. And you guys can also give me in that Patreon, if you give me video ideas, right? So that's cool too. But they are partnering with an analytics organization to help them keep track of how things are going inside of Gala. Now, I am bullish on Gala, but again, I think all of us here who are watching, we know that we want to be careful. How can I say this? Not to drink the Kool-Aid. Because once we drink the Kool-Aid, we lose track of rational thought, critical thinking, independent decision making, and we go from kind of a herd mentality. And that's something that we really need to be mindful of. Even though I am super bullish on Gala, I think they're a great company, and they have given me no reason at all to be concerned. We still need to be vigilant. We cannot just rest on our laurels and be like, yeah, everything's fine, and then forget about it, and then just lose track. Unfortunately, this is how some people, when they had Gala on Coinbase, lost everything because they weren't paying attention. And I know this may not be popular, and I'm trying to say it as sensitively as I can, but again, we know this. During crypto, when we're here, we are responsible. No one's going to hold our hand. No one is going to, wipe our nose for us or that kind of stuff. We are responsible for our successes, and we're also responsible for our failures. When someone now, do I feel bad for these people? I do. I really do have empathy. But again, when you drive on the Autobahn, you better keep up, or you're going to get ran over. So it's the same thing with crypto. Now, again, we're in a bear market where everything moves a little bit slower, but still, the idea is this. We need to be vigilant. We need to be paying attention and just know what's going on. Any crypto project that we're involved with, guys, we have to be mindful. I mean, we need to be checking news articles. We need to be, be on Reddit, be on Twitter, watch other quality YouTube videos and quality, not ones that are hyping stuff, right? Watch good educational. I'm going to give you another gift, and this is free. You don't have to join Patreon. Coin Bureau is a great YouTube channel. Guy is someone that I've been watching for years now, and I think he's got a great channel, great informative, educational channel. I don't subscribe to too many crypto YouTubers. Quite honestly, I just, I'm just very particular. We should all be particular about who we subscribe to and who we listen to. Like, I don't want anyone listening to me they need to do their own research on things. Like I talk about Gala. I'm very bullish on Gala. We know that. I'm bullish on ADA. I'm bullish on HBAR. I'm bullish on Polygon. There's a lot of projects I'm bullish on, but I'm never going to tell you to go buy. I've maybe done 2 videos in the past year plus where I've actually given a price potential of a crypto project. One of them was ADA and one was Gala. That was a pretty comprehensive video. You can go back and hit the play. I have a playlist, so you can go to the playlist and check out all those. There's a lot of videos there, and there's some I need to add where I kind of broke it down of why and this was pre V2 upgrade, but it doesn't matter. My thoughts are still the same. I actually think they're more applicable now than they were before. So, but I'm very careful about that, about who I'm listening to. And it also goes back to my focus is not so much on price anymore, price of a token, as opposed to what problems does it solve? How can it help globally? What is it doing? What contribution, what positive contribution is it making to others? That's how I look at a project. And I also want time in. I want it to have time in so I know it's going to be around. Like, a lot of people are saying that Gala's a scam. How in the Sam hell is Gala a scam when they have a ginormous infrastructure, an ecosystem? They've got the film industry going on. They've got the music. They've got games. I mean, they've got big people. They've got Snoop Dogg, and they've got all these different things going on within Gala that there's no, it's just, I don't know. It's just, doesn't make sense to me. But you know what? People can believe what they believe. But I do know that I think that a lot's going to happen on the 13th of June with the SEC. That to me, I just keep coming back to that, guys. And what do you think? What do you guys think about that? What do you think about the SEC Ripple case? And who else is here? Let me know you're here. And tell me where are you guys from? Jordan, if you're still here, where are you from? Tony, where are you from? Let me know where you're from. I'm going to have some more water, guys. Oh, man, it was a beautiful day here in Florida. That's for sure. Just a beautiful day every day. What's everyone's cool? Hey, James. Whereabouts in Maryland, man? That's right. Texas. I was in, Jordan, yeah, I remember now. I remember you now. I remember being in Texas back in the 90s. I was in Houston and San Antonio. Okay, cool. I'm not familiar with that. I have a good friend who's from Maryland. I'm originally from way upstate New York. way up north. I could be in Canada in a couple of hours. That's how close I was. But I've moved around a lot. I lived in Vermont, and I lived in West Virginia when I was a kid, and back to New York, and just all over the place. And then for 20 years, I was in Hawaii. I lived on the Big Island, and then I moved here to Florida, got married, and now I'm here with you guys. So how awesome is that? I think that's pretty damn awesome. Oh, wow. So I'll tell you guys a funny story. It's not really necessarily related to crypto, but so when I was a junior in high school, I was taking a business law class, and we took a trip to Washington, D.C. You know, this is like the 80s, like the mid 80s, right? So we go to D.C. and we're touring the FBI building, and we're going to the Capitol and the White House and all the Lincoln Memorial, and I actually was in the Jefferson Monument, and because at one point, I don't know if you still are able to, James, maybe you know, but I remember, like, I actually went up in the Jefferson Monument or Memorial, whatever, and I had this cheap Polaroid instant camera that I bought for like $10 at a Walmart or Kmart or whatever it was back then. And I took all these pictures at the Lincoln Memorial, and I was at the Vietnam War Memorial, and all these different places, and I lost the damn thing. But I remember we stayed overnight in a hotel. And now we're young kids, right? We're like 17. Now there's some of us who are 16, 17. Now some of us were 18. And at that time, I guess in Virginia, the drinking age was 18. So once our teachers and whoever chaperones who brought us down in the bus, right, they went to bed, they went in their own rooms and did whatever, a bunch of guys went and collected money from the rest of us who were interested. They actually grabbed a cab or something and went to Virginia and came back. And, it was a great evening by all. Next morning was a bit rough, but anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. I don't know what made me think of that. It has nothing to do with crypto, but it just was a kind of a fun memory to think of that. So anyway, oh no, I got a thumbs down. Okay, I'm sorry. If I offended someone, I apologize in advance. But anyway, so when we are doing anything with our crypto projects and anything that we're doing, we just want to be sure that what we're investing in is, going to be what we want to achieve and what we want to do and how we feel comfortable with it. So, but again, I want to make sure that we all are checking our Gala account. I still want to do a Gala video about the entire platform and everything else, and then minting NFTs and all that kind of stuff. But Sundays are going to be our live stream where we're going to be concentrating on the week in review, and there's all kinds of other stuff going on. You've got a lot of the rewards for May Mayhem. If any of you guys have taken advantage of that, has not come out yet. So just be patient. As far as I know, that those should be letting everyone know that pretty soon. So just keep that in mind if you've been a part of that and you're waiting for your rewards or whatever. It is on the way. I guess it's just taking a little bit longer than normal. So be patient. Yeah, exactly, Teen Spirit. Oh, man. So I have a question for you guys. What is everyone looking at? Is there any crypto projects other than Gala that we're looking at this week? or maybe that's on our watch list? Now I know we've got ones that I brought up, but I want to know what you guys think. What crypto projects are you guys all looking at right now? And maybe even, or maybe have just invested in the project itself. Or maybe we're just focusing on just keeping our own crypto projects that we have. Yeah, that is a isn't that a Cardano project, James? That's a Cardano project, right? That's right, Juan. You love Jasmine, man. I'm still not. I like Jasmine. I don't love it right now. Let's see. Render. You know what? I like Render. I don't have any, but I think it's a great. The way I'm seeing it, I think Render is a really good project. I just haven't. Yeah, I just haven't pulled the trigger on that yet. James, do you have any? What's that? Snek? SNEK? That popped up. It was charging pretty hard for a while. I'm not sure how much it went up, but it seemed like it had a good pump. You know, as the days and weeks go on, you know, there's going to be some days that are quieter than others for Gala and for other projects. And actually, I'm going to pivot a little bit to Cardano, because do you notice that they are constantly doing something? There's always, it's like the projects that I feel attached to are the ones that it seems like there's constantly movement, that there's constant motion, that they're moving forward. It seems like whenever I see that, it's always, you know, happening that way. Yeah. What so where are you able to get that? Is that in a DEX or more central exchange, James? Can you get that in Lace? I haven't been in my Lace wallet for a while. I'm not sure if there's any way there. Nice. Not bad. Hey, Jordan. Okay. It's up 6%. That's 11% a month. 11%. Okay. That's not bad. That's respectable. Respectable. Learn how to speak right. They're probably smaller centralized exchanges. I'll have to go look and see. Is that Yeah, I was gonna ask if that was the ERC. Wow. That's a really good. That's pretty. Now imagine if you were in the stock market. You know how long it would take you to get that much? I don't think it'd be a couple of generations from now. It would take a while. Yeah, no worries. Awesome. Man, so this is the newbie part of me, guys. This is what you're getting, full transparency here. Someone gave me a thumbs down. I wonder what it was. I hope it didn't. I hope I didn't offend anybody. That's gonna be another thing too. If you guys decide to be a member of that Patreon, I'm gonna be really looking at your feedback for a lot of things. You guys are coming in on the right time. Are you guys excited for the week? I am excited for the week. And if you're watching this on the replay, let me know. Normally I do this earlier, and I apologize. Dojo fam, FAM, lets me know that you have watched the replay, and I'm just glad everyone is here. Yeah, man. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. You know what? I guess you can't control others. We're just creating our tribe around one another, and so I'm not gonna worry about it. But thanks for that. I appreciate it. It's nice to see everybody here. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys a lot, man. I tell you. At least it's not too bad. So I was doing live streams like 5 nights a week, and it just became, I think it maybe was a bit much. So I'm I'm only gonna be doing them 3 nights a week. So my next live stream will be, now I'm not leaving yet. So my next live stream will be Tuesday and Thursday. So that's when we're gonna rotate, do every other day. And again, I'm just doing this now. If you're just coming in, if you haven't seen this, I'm really excited about creating a Patreon. Just go take a look. You don't have to do anything. Just go take a look, and if you see value in it, join it. If not, I'm still going to be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to post this one more time. You can go look at it. I'm stoked, because I'm looking forward to get some good positive feedback, and you guys get a free bonus too if you join. If you guys join before midnight tonight, man, I can get it for $5. That's killer, man. You go to Starbucks, you can't even get that. So anyway, you had to sell your Gala. Are you buying back in, or are you considering it, James? Man, I hate that. I hate hearing that. If anyone's here, do me. Oh, thank you. Someone just gave me the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I was just gonna ask if someone hit that thumbs up and get that positive energy happening. Right? This is a fun time, guys. This really is. This is a fun time to focus on. To focus on building. This is wealth is created in bear markets, guys. People get down on this, oh God, I'm losing, everything's down, and woe is me. I'm like, guys, I get it, but this is a great opportunity, depending on your mindset, of the possibility, at least, of creating, possibly, not financial advice, generational wealth, where we're able to pass something down to our kids, to our family members, to friends, to organizations. These are the times to do it. When we're in a bull market, it's there we go. Hey, Invest. I was wondering when you guys would pop in. Yes. 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 Exactly, James. This is the best time to build for the future. Yep. That's right. Awesome. Couldn't agree with you more, man. Invest is here. The portion of Gala because there's no movement for so long compared. So, what everyone has got to feel comfortable doing what's best for them. If you feel that you need it to sell, I respect that. Absolutely 100%. You know, that's a decision that if you think that, hey, I'm going to move in, but because I actually did this in the beginning. So here's just a little word of caution, like a cautionary tale. It's real easy to sell a crypto project. Let's say, for example, you have $1,000 in a crypto project that's kind of going down. It's slowly going lower. And you're looking over maybe at another crypto project that just keeps going up. It's real easy to liquidate your position and buy into that one. But then be careful, because then it becomes a cycle. And then that loses. So what will happen is the money you invested, because what's the saying? You only lose money when you sell. Kind of is true. So if I invest $1,000 in one crypto project, I lose, I don't know, $300 of that. Now it's worth $700. I invest that $700 into another project. Okay, that's going up, but that drops down. So now out of the $1,000 that the $700 that I put in, maybe now I've got $600. You see where I'm going? So it's real easy to kind of get into that, steal from Peter to pay Paul kind of thing. So just be mindful of that. But if you feel you need to sell, absolutely 100% support it. Okay, that works too. You can also take a percentage of that too. I'll do that if back when I was making some kind of profits. What would happen is I would take a percentage of that, reinvest it. That was me. Okay, not telling you to do that, but that's what I did. So if I took profits, to say I made $300 in profits, I might take the $150 and just use it for whatever, but I might take the other $150 and reinvest it in something else. So that's a good idea. Good job, investor. I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad that we are able to be in a time in the world where we can actually do something like this, where we're in a position where retail investors, because that's what we are. Institutional investors are more of companies, corporations, big multi-million-dollar organizations. The retail investor, which is you and I, this is I think a really great time to control our own financial destiny and, make a better way for ourselves and for our family. So this is an exciting time. This is absolutely, I think anyway, an exciting time to be alive and to be able to get involved in this amazing technology. And you know what? Things are going to pass. We got stuff going on here in the United States with regulation, and you got lawsuits, and you got this, and you got that. That's going to all pass, and we're still going to be, here, right? Decentralized finance, decentralized crypto, still going to be here. It's not going anywhere. It might morph and change. Hey, Nick. Yeah. Yeah, it's really easy to kind of get back into. Oh man, when you like Tony Robbins would say, you're shit all over yourself. Should, by the way, should. Um, like I should do this or I should do that. You start second guessing. Hey man, good to see you. Good Sunday night. Are you just popping in? Man, I'm just put. So those of you who are coming in, just remember that check your Gala account. You probably have a cat NFT from Meow Match. You probably have 3 other NFTs sitting there in your inventory. So make sure you go and check. Because, free stuff is always good. Okay? And you don't have to do anything with it. You can just let it sit there. I don't think you can mint your NFT anyway right now, but hey Tony, thanks for popping on, man. I appreciate you, brother. Have a good one. I don't know about you guys where you are, but it's beautiful here. Still light out, which is always nice. So just to do a recap in case some of you guys are popping on and missed, Gala is giving away, there's a few things Gala has given away, free cat NFTs for Meow Match. So in your inventory, you should have a cat from Meow Match in there. Plus, you should have 3 other NFTs. So one, if I can remember, one is from, oh, come on, Dragon Strike. The other is from, there's 2 other ones, and of course my memory is escaping me. I'm gonna look though, guys, so don't dig. Let's see, let's take a look. I'm gonna take a look now and see, just to check. All right, so you should have you should have one from Champions Arena, Dragon Strike, Meow Match, and Spider Tanks. So those are the NFTs you guys should have in your inventory right now. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So just make sure you're checking that out. So is there anything anyone wants to cover? Kind of a quiet week. It was a busy week, but kind of a quiet week for Gala. They're partnering with an analytics company that's going to help them keep better track of everything. So that's exciting. And, they're just kind of digging in. They're just digging in. So our next, remember guys, our next live stream is going to be on Tuesday at 7:30. Sundays I do them a little bit earlier. So Tuesday will be 7:30, and yeah, I might play around with times a little bit throughout the summer to see what's going to work the best. But I just want you guys to know I appreciate you very much. And again, one last time, I'm going to be posting some stuff in the community tab. That's always a good place to go to look for anything that's going on. Look in the community tab of our channel. That's sort of like the public bulletin board, pretty much. There may be things in there that are important for you to know, and I will be posting again the link to go check out our Patreon, and you can see if that is going to work for you. If you see the positive value and benefits of it, I hope you do, and I hope you join. That'd be amazing because I've got a free gift in there for you again. If you join my Patreon for as little as $5 a month. And by the way, that supports what I'm doing here. That supports better quality videos, better tech. It takes time and effort and money to produce videos and do live streams and all that stuff. So, I appreciate you very much. I mean, if you become one Patreon, great. Thank you so much. If not, thank you so much. You're still Hana. It doesn't matter. I appreciate you guys. So I will post that link in the community tab once I'm done with the live stream. So, and I'm going to hit it one more time just in case. And I'll give it a minute. So this is your kind of a Q&A time. So if anyone has any questions or anything that they'd like to know, I can certainly answer crypto or Gala or anything else. Now's a good time to do it. Oh, that's right. So, not to harp on it, but again, if you do join Patreon, you're going to get a free ebook. It'll be in there waiting for you. You just go in from any level. You go in and just click on the link. It's on Amazon, and I got a special promoting going on where I'm going to give it to you guys for free. So just putting that in there for you, but it will expire at midnight. Just FYI. So hey guys, I appreciate you all very much. I want everyone to have a great evening. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. I'll see you on Tuesday at 7:30. And remember, here at the Crypto Dojo, crypto never sleeps. All right guys, talk to you soon.